I love bachata so much. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we actually have another review video. So we're actually going to be doing a double review for you guys today. So it's going to be the Alma BB versus the Boite Chapeau Souple. So this is the Alma BB bag. So it's basically the smaller version of their very iconic Alma style. So I have it in the monogram canvas with obviously the vachetta leather. So let me just show you the general overview of the bag. So this is what the front looks like. As you can see, it does have a pretty good patina. Not super golden just because it's not that old yet. And then this is the back. And then here's a close-up of the handles. So it kind of has that red glaze right over here. And then this is a little tag. As you can see, I've had water damage on this. So I don't know if you guys have seen my Louis Vuitton collection video, but I do talk about this, how the first time I choose to wear this bag, it decided to rain. And back then I didn't know that vachetta leather was so particular. Like, I was not aware of that at all. Yeah, so my bag does have water damage on the vachetta leather, unfortunately. And then here's a close-up of the water spots that you can see. It's all around the bag. I can see it. I notice it every single day, every single time I use this bag. And then it has the gold hardware for the zippers all around it. So it comes with two zippers right here. So when you buy this bag, it does have the little Louis Vuitton lock on here. I just noticed that the lock was getting kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, distressed. So I decided to take the lock off because obviously I don't use it, and I know that the lock is a really cute like accent piece, but I just took it off. So I put it in the box that this came from. So I put it in the little bag that the lock usually comes in. And then and then really quick, so if people don't know this little tag right here does have the keys to the lock. Let me show you. So the little tag right over here does carry the keys, as you can see. So here's a little close-up, so you just pull it down and then it covers the keys like this. My keys are actually pretty dirty. I rarely use it, but I think it just, with the metal, it just oxidizes. And then this is the bottom of the bag. It does have the little feet on the bottom, and you can tell that mine's pretty dirty. When I first got this bag, like very first time I got this bag, I use it all the time. I just love the shape of it. I just thought it was so cute. Like, how cute is that? My heart. And then on the very bottom of the bag, it says the made in France. I think it's made in France. Yeah. So this bag was made in France. So usually they put this on the inside of the bag, but for the Alma, they put it on the bottom, on the side. And then this is what it looks like. So I was using it today. So let me just take my stuff out. And then this is what the inside of the bag looks like. There's literally just one pocket right over here. And then the other side has nothing. So it does come with a strap, which is made of vachetta leather, and it's pretty thin. If you can see that, the width of it is pretty thin. And so is it like this. So these are what the straps look like, just like your typical Louis Vuitton straps. It has the 360, so it doesn't really matter what side you put it on. So my only little qualm about the Alma BB is the placement of the straps. I would have rather had the straps been able to be put on the sides of the bag instead, like this, but instead you're supposed to put the straps on diagonally. So if you put one on one side, since I put this one right here, then I'm going to put this one right over here. So then as you can see, it's diagonal from each other, so then you hold it like this. Honestly, my favorite thing about the Alma BB, well, one, the shape. I just think the shape is perfect. You can fit an okay amount in here. To be honest, I feel like I could fit more in my Palm Springs Mini than I can fit in the Alma BB, but that's only because of the shape of this bag, like the construction of it. Obviously, since it kind of curves up like a cosmetic pouch almost, you can't really fit that much in here, because if you fill, I feel like up to maybe a little bit over half of this bag, then it kind of distorts the shape if you try to fill it more. But that's not really a big deal to me, because if I'm carrying the Alma BB, I'm not using it to carry a lot of stuff. It's more just for style aesthetic, if you know what I mean. This bag is also available in different sizes. This is the BB, which is the smallest. They do have this in the PM and the MM. I know a lot of people like to use those ones for work bags. And then for the Alma BB, they actually make this in a bunch of different kinds. They do this in like the patent, I believe, like the patent leather, and then they make it in the epi leather, I believe. I need to triple check all of these, but I know they have this in like pink, shiny red, black. I think I even saw they had some exotic leathers, maybe maybe it was alligator or something reptilian. I think it was like $20,000 or something. I saw it before when I was on the website. Obviously, like, I'm just a very traditional girl when it comes to bags, and I just feel like monogram canvas with the Alma BB is just so classic. However, I really do like the bean in the Alma BB. Maybe I'm just biased because I love Rihanna, and Rihanna was wearing that bag like non-stop, like the Alma BB and the damier bean. Rihanna, like it was just everywhere. And to be honest, I was kind of debating between the monogram canvas and the damier bean, but I just ended up going with monogram just because I'm a monogram girl. So honestly, my favorite thing about the Alma BB is actually the length of the handles. I love how there's actually quite a bit of room right over here, so when you put it on your elbow like this, it actually fits really comfortably, really nice. And there's even just quite a bit of space right over here, which is really nice. Yeah, so this is the Alma BB. And then the next bag is going to be the Boite Chapeau Souple. So this is, let me just put the zipper up on here. So for this bag as well, I did take off the lock. So the lock normally is on the very top. As you can see, the holes right here. The lock is normally on one side of the zipper, but again, I took it off just because it was kind of in the way and it was getting kind of distressed, so it wasn't as shiny as the rest of the hardware because obviously oxidation and stuff like that. But let me just give you an overview of this bag. So I have it in the monogram canvas and the vachetta leather with the gold hardware as well. This is the front of the bag. This is the bottom of the bag. The sides have these really cool buckles. So the thing that I actually really like about these buckles is that it kind of is the opposite. So it's like the reverse of a normal belt buckle goes this way, whereas this one, if you can see that, it has like like this type of a shape. So the same thing on this side. And my two favorite just details about this bag is the tag here. I love how, do you see how it's like 3D? I love how the tag is like 3D. Oh, and this is the back of it. Right here, and then just another little belt buckle. And then here is the back, so it has a nice little pocket that you can put maybe just a card or some cash on the side. And then I actually just love the detailing right here where these little gold hardware pieces actually say Louis Vuitton on them, like really finitely, I guess. And then it also has the embossed LV on it, which I really like. This bag for me is just aesthetically, I don't know, I just really like it. I really enjoy it. Oh, and then this is what the inside looks like. So it's actually suede on the inside as opposed to the Alma BB is just the fabric. And then this bag is also made in France, if you can see that. And then the straps, so the straps look like this. It's just the perforated holes. To be honest, for the strap on this is my only little qualm that I have about it. I wish you were able to have the choice to have the perforated strap or just have just all vachetta leather. I don't know, I feel like there's just something a little too casual about all the holes on it. But so this is the shape of it. I don't know, I really like this just because, you know how Louis Vuitton started as a luggage brand? I love how this kind of has a luggage aesthetic about it, because of course the Boite Chapeau is inspired by a hat box, but I don't know, I just really like it because it looks kind of modern but very old-fashioned as well. I know some people say it looks like a canteen, and honestly I see it. It does look like a water canteen, but I think it's really cute. I love the shape of it. Yeah, so like I said, the inside is suede and then it just has one pocket right here. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. So this bag actually was the second iteration of their Boite Chapeau bag. So when the Boite Chapeau first came out, I remember it was a picture of Selena Gomez like coming out of the airport and she had the bag, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that is so cute, like so cute. It was so structured and you just held it by like a really big like handle, like a tag handle. It wasn't like a full-on crossbody strap, it was a strap like this, and I just thought it was so cute. And then I found out how much it was. At the time, at least, it was like $4,400 or $4,800. And then I was looking into it more, like the reviews on it, and people, the number one complaint about the original Boite Chapeau is that you can't fit anything. It's literally just for fashion and that's it. For practicality, it had like a 0 out of a 10. So that really put me off because yes, I like to look at it aesthetically, but if I'm spending that much money on a purse and I can't put anything in it, like I couldn't. I just kind of admired it from afar. And then actually I think the following year they came out with the Souple version. I'm probably saying that wrong, but basically it's just the more flexible version of the original Boite Chapeau. So this is basically the practical version of it. So this one is way less structured, it's not hard, and yeah, you can fit way more stuff in here. So yeah, I'm thinking of getting the next Smorga purchase that I do. I'm thinking of getting one for my bum bag and then one for my soup bowl, just because it's kind of like a bottomless pit, and because of the shape of it, you can't really open it that much. I mean, you can, it's not hard to get in here, but because of the trim right here, it is a little bit more difficult to get in. So I thought maybe having a Smorga on the inside might be helpful, but we'll see. So they actually do make this bag in the reverse monogram style. I think it's like the big reverse too, where it has like the giant LV on the front. So they do have this available in another type of canvas, which is nice, in the reverse monogram canvas, I believe so. So they do have a smaller size of this if this is maybe too big. So this one is considered the MM, and they have the PM version, so it's the petite version of it. But they actually, for the petite one, they have it available in the Damier Azur, which I think is really, really cute. A subscriber told me about it, and then I looked it up on Louis Vuitton, and it's true. So that's actually really, really cute. I really enjoy that. I don't know why they don't make one in the Damier Azur for the MM size. And then for the structured petite Boite Chapeau, so the more structured one, the really hard one, they actually have like a super mini size of it, which I think is so cute. They have it in the reverse with this like black trim on it, and it's like this big. I saw it in person one time, but oh my gosh, it was so cute. But that price point for what it is, like I feel like you could only put maybe a lipstick in there, or like a circle lip balm. Like you definitely can't fit your phone in there, or even a card holder. I don't think it's considered a crossbody. I think they call it like a necklace or something, but they have that in a bunch of different designs, or maybe it's just the reverse. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it's really, really cute, but not worth the money for me personally, but aesthetically I think it's super, super cute. So they actually have a lot of different kinds for the petite Boite Chapeau, either in the hard one or the soft one, but if you just type in Boite Chapeau in Louis Vuitton, you're gonna come up with so many different sizes and designs, which I think is really, really nice to kind of cater to a bunch of different tastes. So I think it's really cool that they have it in canvas, and then they also offer this in different types of leather, which is really nice. And then let me just talk about price really quick. So the Alma BB is $1,430. It definitely did increase in price. So I got my Alma BB around 3 years ago, and before tax, just retail, I'm 99% sure it was $1,100 or maybe $1,110. Yeah, so that means it went up at least $300 in the last 3 years, which is kind of a pretty big jump, to be honest. And then the price for this bag, so the Boite Chapeau Souple MM, is $2,550. I got this bag for my birthday last year, and there's definitely been an increase on this. I'm pretty sure retail for it was around $2,100 or so. It definitely wasn't $2,500 for sure, so that means I think it had maybe a $300 increase. So it's kind of similar. That's not the exact amount, but I definitely know it wasn't $2,500. Yeah, so this bag is about 1 year old. I got this last summer for my birthday, so last August. So another feature of why I got this bag, I mean, I never change it up, but one of kind of like the ticking points, like, oh, like multi-purpose, I love multi-purpose bags, is that you can actually turn this bag into a backpack. So I'm not gonna do it in this video just because I never wear it like a backpack, but if you literally, there's so many people that made it, is how to style the Boite Chapeau Souple. So you just basically rearrange the buckles, and then this turns into a backpack. So this is technically what's against your back. So pretend this is my back. So it basically goes like this, and then you're able to kind of change up the straps. It's pretty technical. I mean, not crazy technical, but too technical for me to do it and properly put it back. And then also, I just don't want to ruin the vachetta, but you can turn this into a backpack, like I said. So this is kind of the outside of the backpack. So essentially, the whole point for the perforations is to make this a multi-purpose bag. So you're able to have it as a crossbody. You can shorten it, lengthen it, and you can also turn it into a backpack, which is really cool for some people that want a bag to have more functions than what it is, which is really nice. And then for the Alma BB, I personally like to take off the straps in general, unless maybe I'm going shopping, so I want to be more hands-free. And when I store it, I put the straps back in, just because the handles for these are large enough that it's very comfortable for me to hold it, like I said earlier. So yeah, and then let me just show them to you side by side for a comparison. And then so these are them side by side. Then like this. So the Alma BB is 3 years old, and this is about 1 year old. honestly, I feel like the vachetta on them are pretty similar, to be honest, but I don't wear these bags every single day for even a month straight, which is why I feel like my bags don't vachetta that quickly. And then I also store them in my closet. So this is what they look like side by side, and then this is what they look like on the front. So they all have like the vachetta trim and then the monogram, and then this is what they look like. Ooh, this is awkward. This is what they look like on the back. This is what they look like on the bottom. So obviously the Alma BB has a wider, flatter bottom, and it also has a little footsies. So obviously the Boite Chapeau, you can adjust the straps to make it slightly shorter if you wanted to, whereas the Alma BB, you can't adjust it, it's just one length. One of my issues when I first got this bag in the very beginning, I don't remember how it was, but I did fix it, was that people said the way that you buckled this on the side, this before used to kind of stick out more. So if you see it right here, I don't know if my camera isn't good enough quality, but I do have quite a bit of creasing right over here. Just during the first month that I was using this bag, I couldn't really figure out how I liked the straps, so I kept changing it, which is why my vachetta, like on the strap right here, is very creased. And then I finally got it to a position that I liked. It wasn't sticking out anymore, it wasn't bending. So you can see it right here that it does kind of like jut out a little bit, but before, how it was, I honestly don't remember just because it was so long ago, but it stuck out enough that it bothered me, and then I was able to fix it to make it look like this. So it really just, the shapes are completely different. Honestly, if I had to choose, if you're debating between getting one of these bags, I honestly would pick the Alma BB, but that's only because I'm just so classic. I definitely feel like you can dress this up, you can dress this down, whereas this one, I don't know, this is more casual. I could see this being like someone's traveling bag, like if they're going to like Europe or Asia or something like that, whereas this is kind of, well, definitely not a traveling bag. You can barely fit anything in here. This is more just kind of like a styling, fashiony bag. Basically, if you're debating between these two, I would go with the Alma BB. They're both very great crossbody bags. Obviously, this strap is from the sides like this, which I thoroughly enjoy in crossbodies. And then the Alma BB, like I said earlier, that the straps are on a diagonal. So, and then obviously this one has feet. The Souple doesn't have feet. So it's really just like slight nitpicky things depending on what kind of lifestyle you have, like why you're buying the bags. Are you buying it just to add to your collection, or are you buying it for practicality reasons? So I'm not really gonna do a how much can I fit in like my other previous bag videos, but I'm just gonna show you what I carry on a day-to-day, and then I'll basically just show you how much space is left in each of these. Alrighty, so I'll just start with the Alma BB because this is the bag that I was using today. So I'm just gonna put the same items in both of the bags, and then you can just kind of see how much space is left. So I'm gonna pop in my phone first, and then I just have my Victorian wallet. I have my mini pochette, and then I have a little bottle of hand sanitizer, lip balm, and then I don't have my car keys because I actually left those downstairs, but just for the sake of keys, I'm gonna put just my like mail key and stuff in here. Okay, so I put everything in here. So this is how much space I have left. So there is still a good amount of space in here. But like I said before, the more you fill the Alma BB to the top, it does get a little bit distorted. So I can still close this perfectly fine like this. Definitely if I put maybe one more thing in here, let's say my pepper spray, AirPods, and everything, it will get distorted. Like you can close it, but it will be able to show through the canvas just a little bit. And now, so I'm going to put everything in here. I'm going to put it in the Souple. I'll do it in the same order just for continuity.
I'll put my phone in with this, and then my Victorian wallet, and then my mini pochette. Hold on, I need to adjust it. Okay, so far like this, and then my hand sanitizer, lip balm, and then keys.
So obviously this one can still fit. I honestly think I could even fill like a teeny tiny water bottle in here. But so this one still has a lot of space in here, but I definitely feel like a Smorga would help being in this, just because of the flaps right here do make it a little bit more difficult to open and get in and out of. But that's just like a small little aesthetic point, but this one still has a lot of space in here. So yeah, So these are my two bags. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm honestly debating on doing a top 5 most used handbags in my collection, but I don't know if that would be kind of boring because I already have my handbag collection video, so it's kind of just like repeats, like there's nothing new. But if you would like to see that, please give this video a thumbs up, and if this video hits maybe 50 thumbs up, then I'll definitely film that for you guys and get that going. And if you guys have any questions about either of these bags, just feel free to leave them in the comments and then I'll reply as soon as I can. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. So just don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.